observation. And I'll be sharing my screen right now. Of course, we can start. I think it's about 7 minutes into the hour. And let me just quickly share my screen to what I have for you this morning. And, I think the screen I'll be sharing with this one. I hope you can see my screen. And right now I'm on USD card. So the last time I had a discussion with you guys was on a Friday morning, like an impromptu, visit to the house. And that's because I was actually waiting for the person that was going to take the class. That's the man from Port Harcourt. He delayed a little bit, so I took the class. And I told you guys to, look for a way to push into a buy on USD card. Now, I also said that, I have this strategy that you're seeing on the screen. And that the way I use it is very, very, kind of, and of course, we can all use it to make money. So I'm going to give you an idea of how to use it. So you see, of course, there are ways and ways to, like I always say, there are different, if you have met me one-on-one, that when I teach a class, I tell you that there are different strategies to catch fish in a river. There are different strategies to catch animal in the bush. The same thing you see this price on the chart, that's your main goal, to pursue the price. Okay, to make money as the price moves. There are different strategies to also know where the price is going. Now, most often than not, you never can tell what the price will do, but you have an idea. You never can tell 100% what the price will do, but you have an idea. Say about 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% of time, you can predict what the price will most likely do within a very short time. And of course, you can use that one to make some money for yourself. So if you're looking at my screen now, you can see that I have a USD card. The price is still currently pushing forward. So we can still make money on that. But I'm going to be sharing, one or two strategies with you also today, especially based on like a tip, based on what you are seeing on the screen at the red moving average, that's the 21 period exponential and the 50 period simple. But before I go fully into that, let me just quickly go to my screen and of course go to my browser and see if I can just share an idea of what Forex Factory will likely tell us today. So, and of course, for the rest of the week. So let me just quickly go here and click on Forex Factory Direct. And then, load that chart. That's the screen. I think it's loading. Normally, I'm on weekly view. So you might want to configure your screen to only show weekly. And if you want to change it, you can always change it to your daily view. Okay. So I think coming on. I don't really know how to actually change this thing. Okay, I think it's here. No, check this one. No. I was actually looking for a way to change my view to daily. I was thinking that just change this date range to daily. Okay. Why is this thing not showing me option for daily? I don't know. Okay. But that's not important. Okay, that's not important. Week this is July 21 to 27. And let me just click on cancel. And then we can look at what we have. So at this week, today is Monday. There is no event. Today is 2022, right? There's no event. But on the 23rd, there's an event by 3:30. Even though it's an existing home sales and Richmond Manufacturing Index, you might only want to know how to pay attention to that because it's actually brand envelope. So I don't think it's going to have much impact in the market. The one I think you should be ready will be French Flash Manufacturing PMI. Now, PMI stands for Purchasing Managers Index, and that's for 8 o'clock on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, get ready to make money, trading fundamental. And of course, you should actually move market. Now, there's a strategy you can use to trade fundamental. If you are new here, you're hearing this for the first time, there's a strategy. All you need to do is to walk up to your class teacher, because I may not be able to teach that right here. Okay, you walk up to your class teacher, maybe in Port Harcourt, maybe in Abuja, maybe in Ibadan, maybe in Lagos, wherever you are. Just walk up to your teacher and say you want to be trading fundamental. They give you the strategy and the keys in there. Of course, you can be doing all those buy stuff and sell stuff, or maybe you place your trade before the news, or you place your trade after the news. There's a 15-minute strategy after the news, so you can use those ones. And that's for fundamental, okay? And of course, you can also trade the one for 9:30 a.m. pound. Of course, for 2:45 p.m. for CAD. That's the monetary policy report, which will be very, very, you know, um, kind of like move. It normally have a very big move, okay, on the market. That's in the market, the monetary policy report. That's what. So Wednesday is actually laden with a lot of information, and you can make a lot of money on that Wednesday. It's fundamental. So if you're a fundamental trader, you don't have to be here now. You can just pull off Monday, Tuesday, pull off. You don't have to trade because you trade on Wednesday. But if you're a technical trader, why? You can start trading even right now. Okay. That's people like me. I trade technical 100%. And then Thursday, there'll be 1:30 p.m. for GDP. You can also trade that. And Friday, core price index, that's cost PC price index for 1:30 p.m. also. So I think the day for fundamentals or fundamental trader is actually Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for this week. So Monday and Tuesday, which is today and tomorrow, let's look at what technicals will look like on the chart. So I'm going to switch 100% back now to my screen. That's my MT4, and be sharing with you what I feel that the price will do on any of the instruments. Now, the first one I want to look at is, let's say we're looking at DAX, okay, and look at what price we do with this breakout strategy. What you need to do is that you need to just wait, right? Right now, the price has done in the last candle that you can see, the price has done more like a volatility, okay, giving us something like this, okay, giving us this kind of bar, right? And this bar looks more like a spinning candle than any other thing, okay, more like this. So I think what will determine the direction of this price is going to be this current bar. Okay, so if the current bar, technically, if the current bar pushes above this, the last bar, that's if the current bar, which is bar 0, pushes higher than bar 1, then most likely for the rest of today, the price of DAX will most likely go to the upside. And based on what we are seeing now, it is most likely that it will happen, that the price will do that. Let's wait for that. So on the 1-hour chart, you can begin to look out for when the price will push above that if you want to be in a hurry. But if you don't want to be in a hurry, you need to wait for this red bar, or sorry, this red moving average to cross above the black. Then you can enter it back. Now, that's when the price will be on a trend. Okay, the price is not yet on a trend to the upside. It's still kind of like trying to push back to the upside. It's not yet on a trend. Okay, the trend is not yet up. Okay, but if it switches back to the upside, then you can begin to look out for a buy. And let me look at the comment section. It's like some people are dropping messages so that I can address all. Now, somebody says USJPY. Sunday is asking. Sunday only is asking. Good morning. Why is a fundamental no get volatility? See question. No. See me see trouble. The man is asking me why some of the fundamental news no get volatility this month, because he's a fundamental trader. Okay, Sunday. Do you think I'm the one dragging the market? Everybody help me to ask him. Why is he asking me that kind of question? Why did he no get volatility? Me too, I don't know. Because the question you're asking is a direct question, as if I'm the one controlling the chart. I don't control the chart. I'm more surprised that the thing don't get volatility. That Sunday, seriously, I am more surprised that the thing don't. So I should ask you, Mr. Sunday, since you are the one trading fundamental, why did it not get volatility this month? Big question. You need to answer also, because you are the one trading fundamental. Okay, so somebody's giving like an like an idea. Select only the date and click apply. Well, I've tried that. I don't know why the thing is giving me issues. Okay, so let me look at thank you very much. Everybody was just laughing. Okay, what is this UDD 100? I don't know that one. Elilaboye, what is the meaning of UDD 100? Okay, I don't know the meaning of UDD 100. Okay, US index. Okay, what is the US index? We can look at it. We can look at US index. So we have just checked the DAX. We said we should wait for the price to do what it wants to do. But if you want to be on a hurry, if you want to be in a hurry and you want to scalp, you can go to like 15 minutes and check. Okay, so I think 15 minutes has done what it needed to do. I gave you guys an idea of how to trade this scatter indicator. Now, see, anytime the price does this, okay, anytime the price this moving average, let me show you what I mean. Anytime this moving average, can I use arrow? Let me use arrow. Anytime this moving average, okay, this red one, like right here, okay, let me just put it right here. When the moving average cross above the red cross above the black, okay, you do nothing. Now, what you need to do is that once it is separate, once the red separates from the black, all you need to do is to come around and set pending orders, buy limit, buy limit, buy limit. For example, around the zone. So you would have cut, you can set like 10, 20, you call it stacking of trades. You can set, you set it between the red and the black. And once the price returns to because normally the price will return like around, for example, around this level, around this or this level where the price was still printing this kind of candle, the price will most likely, all these ones, the price will most likely return back to this black and test the black, okay? The viability of the black, whether I can hold, and then the price will push back up. So if you are taking your buy limit and give you money. Now, that information I just shared is actually for people that are very fast with understanding. So this one would have taken you in and give you a lot of money. Okay, so I don't want to dwell too much on that. It's a very secret, very fantastic strategy that I use these days to make money. How many of you understand that thing I just said? If you understand, if you catch it, just say yes. Okay? If you catch that idea, say yes. I want to see if I can get one person that say yes. Good. That's all. That's all I need to do. And even if you say no, choice, marking basic. Is it marking basic that you're doing? Okay. Choice, marking. Let me see that your name very well. I like pronouncing people's name very well. Choice. Choice. Where is that name? Choice. Somebody said no. I want to see the person that said no. Wait. I saw somebody say no. Choice choice making okay. Choice making sense. Wow, making sense. Choice makes sense. Okay, so now that we know, now that I know that I have some people that understood it, I know that those ones will make money with it. Now, please, how do we enable that moving average? It's simple. Let me show you what I'm using laptop, I'm not using phone, but let me show you how it's done. Let us say that I have a clean chart. So me, sorry. Let us say that I have a clean chart like the one you have, and then I have a moving average. I can call moving average from the indicator list like so, and click on trend and click on moving average, and then I can pick the first one, which will be 21 exponential. You can see the method. It's not simple. It's actually exponential. I choose, and then I choose the thickness number 2, and then I apply to close. I choose color red, and then I can do OK. Okay for this one, so I just do OK. So that one will enter. Then the second one, I also click on here. I also go on that trend. I pick moving average. I'm just showing you step by step. Hey, sorry. Go to here, pick moving average of that trend. Don't forget that I can just pick it here directly, but I'll just show you where you can get moving average on that trend. Then you choose this one 50, change the color to black, very important, and change the method to simple. And then you have these two moving average on the chart. Now, that one this one you can use to make money. Now let's test the efficacy of this with maybe 1 or 2 instruments on the screen, right? Say, for example, some people have been suggesting USDJPY. So let's go to USDJPY and try it. So let's apply it here, USDJPY. Oh, sorry, this is it here, USDJPY. Where is it now? USDJPY. Let me check USDJPY. Where is it? Oh, this one. Okay, so you can see that right here now, it actually it would have lost money for you if you were using it. If you were to use it, because the thing is once the thing separates, you quickly set your pending order. Maybe it would have catch some here, but if you did set it early, it would have lost money because here you would have set it immediately. It separates, you have to do it. Okay, but here now, if you do it very late, it will just come around here and capture the trade, and then this one will beat your stop loss. So you don't need this, you don't need to wait so much. But I think around here, you should have catch maybe 1 or 2 trades, right? That's right there. Don't do it too late. Don't do it on the second grade. Do it on the first one. Do it on this first one. Okay, do it on this one. Now, this one would have captured maybe 1 or 2. Now, let's quickly check it on maybe another instrument like some suggested USD index. I want to see if we can just look for an idea to. I'm looking for USD index. Where is it now? This is USD index. Yeah, I think here, USD index. Okay, so I'm going to go here and go to the breakout strategy and test it on it. Good. So on this one now, the price is just, separating. I'm on 1 hour chart, right? So what you can do is to do something like this, okay, around this zone now. And because it's just returning, you can do buy limit, buy limit, buy limit, right? You can do that. Okay. So let us say you want to do like 4. I'll do all these buy limit, 1, buy limit, 2, buy limit, 3, buy limit, 4. You can use the same lot. Okay, just do it close to something like this. You can use the same lot size on all of them. And then you put your stop loss maybe around here. Just put your stop loss maybe around 50. Just put your stop loss below this black, this region. Just put your stop loss around here for all of them. Put your take profit around, take profit around for all of them, for all the trades. Put your take profit maybe around here, for all the trades. So you have buy limit, like 4 buy limits, okay? Just I'm on USD index and I'm on 1 hour. You apply this strategy, moving average 21, moving average 50. You already know the respective parameters. Okay, choose different color for the two. One is black, one is whatever. And then put buy limit inside and in between the red and the black. Expect the price to come around. The price will try to come and test the black. That's what the price normally do. Okay, the price will attempt to come and test the black. Now, when it tests it, it's either it fail or it succeed. If it succeed, the price will go up. If it fail, the price will drop. Now, you are banking on the success. If you succeed, you will make money. If you fail, you lose money. And that's why you have a stop loss somewhere around there. So with this one now, you can just do like all these buy limit. You can just carry your cursor and do buy limit, something like that. Just do buy limit like 4 times. Okay, if you're using laptop, it's quite very easy to do like all these 4 buy limits. Sorry. Just do buy limit like 4 times or 3 times. It depends on your risk appetite and ensure that you have money. If you don't have money, add to your body. Just do like 4. Okay, something like that. And drag all these ones up and into that place and be waiting for the price to break. And when it breaks, it gives me money. That's what I do. So I do that a lot. All right. I do that a lot. Then you can make money with that. Now you can also do it on Euro USD. Somebody also suggested that I do Euro USD today. I'm going to go to Euro USD also and try it. Euro USD, Euro dollar, Euro USD. So with this Euro USD also, you can try it and see if it works for you. And then you can see on this Euro USD now, this one would have probably not hit your entry. Okay. That's if you do something like this. If you do something like this in the first instance, it will hit your entry. But then this is like more like a second wave. So probably this one would have hit, maybe take 1 or 2 in and would have given you money. That's the idea. So if you fail on the first one, maybe it's actually succeeded on the second wave. And of course, that one would have given you some money. You would have gone to the bank with this money. So that's the idea. That's the whole idea behind the strategy. You can use it to make money. And let's say that I want to try it on instruments like say US 100. Let me just see if I can test it on US 100. Let's check US 100. So on the US 100 front, we can also, check if it will give us something. That's the idea. Now, don't do it on big time frames. Don't do it on big time frames. Do it on maybe 1 hour or maybe 30 minutes or maybe something like that. So the US 100 front, I don't think there's much that we can look at on this one. Because it didn't return on time to that, except maybe around this first phase, somewhere around here, okay, for a sell, okay, maybe that would have given you some money for a sell. But for buy, we're waiting for it to actually give us something. But then we can go to 15 minutes now and check. Now you can see on 15 minutes that's giving us something. Now, if we had used on 15 minutes, we had used around here, would have gathered some money for 15 minutes, like 15 minutes now would have been on buy, buy limit, like maybe 2 or 3 or 15 minutes. Just do like 2 or 3 or 15 minutes. You'd have given you some money. So on this one now, it's still a buy. On this US 100, it's 100% still buy. So if you're interested in trading US 100, you can see on the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes is a very fast time frame. You can do some buys, okay, right now and see, because the thing just left the region. Okay, you can still place some buy and see if you can still make some money on it. And of course, don't forget that you should use stop loss. If you're using stop loss, put it somewhere below this short. And of course, you can also use this higher level, or sorry, higher risk. So you can use either of those two zones for your stop loss. So buy right now on US 100 and use stop loss appropriately. Don't use big lots if you are trading this, and if you have some money, don't even attempt it. If you have all these 50 TARs, don't even attempt all this US 100, all these 100 TARs, don't bother. But if you have like 1 million above, all these 2 million, 3 million, you can try and make some money on US 100 this money. Now let me just quickly go to other instruments like wheat. Okay, wheat actually. Okay, so wheat actually was something that I was interested in trading last week. But then I set a buy limit, it did not trigger. It actually paid me small. Like it did not trigger my buy limit. Okay, but I live with that. So but right now I think wheat price might want to surprise us and go up. And that's because I've seen some structures that you can see on this chart, and we can use some instrument like some indicators like this stochastic to check. Okay, this looks good to actually push the upside. So we'll be waiting for now that the price, the blue has, is it the green has gone below this. I think it will be good for us to place a buy on this one. Now, why do I say that? Because you see that the moving average, sorry, the indicator here is doing like something like this. Okay, while the indicator was doing lower low, the price on itself on its own was doing higher low. All right, so I think a green candle now is suggested buy. So what you need to do for wheat now is to wait for, on this 1 hour chart, wait for this price to print a green bar. Okay, if you're using stochastic, wait for the price to print just one bullish candle. Just that's all you need to confirm that the price wants to move up. Wait for the price to do one bullish candle right now. So if it does a bullish candle in 1 hour, you can enter a buy comfortably and grab your money and move on for wheat. Okay, now if you are going to trade wheat and you have all this 100,000, don't bother. I'm warning you now. If you are interested in trading wheat and you have all this 500,000, don't come in. You don't need it. But in trading wheat, you should be looking at all these 3 million, 4 million. That's the region that's the kind of money that you can use to trade with. Okay, not all this 100,000, 200,000. Don't bother. If you have all this 100,000, 100,000, stick with your currency and be making money with currency. Now let me look at comment section and look at what you have. So Agumbiade is asking, how reasonable is the risk to reward ratio of this strategy? I don't know. You need to test it out maybe on your demo and check. Now, Joe Biden just dropped his second-term presidential race. What could this mean for USD? Well, I don't know. That shouldn't affect USD negatively. USD is a currency. It's not money, right? Currency will always find its level. Traders will continue to trade, all right? Should we place buy on USDJPY? I've not checked. So I don't know. I really don't know. Why should you want to place a buy on USDJPY? If you have a strategy that supports a buy, why not? You didn't tell us what to do with Euro USD. Well, I didn't tell you what to do because there is nothing to do. Okay. The price is still currently pushing forward. We need to wait for the price to do what it needs to do before we can place a sell. It looks bearish, right? Euro USD looks bearish. But then if you want to be in a haste, you can go ahead and check with M15 to see what you can do. Okay, so on the M15 now, I think the time is right for us to, if you want to be in a haste, you can start mounting your sell limit around this region. Okay, let this price return to black. Then you can place a sell. Or you can go ahead and go back to 1 hour and check. Since the price is bearish, this price is doing lower high. You can use stochastic also to do something around it. Let's go to stochastic and do something around it. So with stochastic now, the price is doing hold on, the price is doing downtrend, right? Okay, so what we can do is to wait for this price to push back up a little bit. Let me check. We need to wait for this price to push back up a little bit before we can sell. And not just that the price will push back up a little bit. We also need to wait for this indicator, this stochastic, to go back to 80 before we can sell. As if you want to, I like it when I'm conservative on the screen, all right? And I always say that I don't pursue price. I wait for the price to come to me. So you can actually wait for this price to push back up a little bit before you can place it. USD actually look bearish. And if you look at D1, all right, if you look at D1, it's something like that, all right? Still looking kind of like something that can actually go down. All right, it looks bearish already, even with the candles. Now, but based on what the D1 is printing, let's look at the candles very well. There's something I know about candlesticks. All right, it's me, versus candlesticks now. Now, if I see a candlestick like this on D1, I'll be very, very careful with trading a buy. All right, this kind of candle, this small one. It looks small, but it's very, very, it carries very, very pregnant with information. So you need to be careful with this candle. Now, what I'll tell you that could happen, one of the things that could happen is that anytime you have a break below the low of this previous candle, all right, this red one, if you have a break below the low of it, you can count on it that the price will most likely go down, because most often than not, see this kind of candle that I point arrow on are rest candles. We call it rest candles. It's when the price found a rest, all right, found kind of like the price wants to go down, but then it is looking to accumulate more orders, okay, for people to make mistake and buy, because the banks will just come in and push it down. Now, once the bank push it down below this low, all right, you can count on it that the price will go down. Right, so any break below this kind of region, you can begin to sell. Right, that's below this black line that I put on the screen. You can begin that below 1.08734. You can begin to sell on the screen, and you most likely make money. So let's wait for the price to push back up a little bit. Of course, you can gather in and place a sell. Otherwise, you stay off EURUSD. So for the people that are asking me, you didn't ask us to do anything. Now I've told you what to do. All right. So anytime the price break below that region, you can sell. Let me look for more comments and see if I can answer more. I think I've answered your question to Code Collins. Now, I think I've answered there also. Let me look for more questions on the comment section so that I attend to every need, right? So how do we set up second money average? Is it money average or moving average? It's moving average, not money average. How do we set up second moving average simple on phone? I have exponential, I want to have both. So you go back to your F on phone, you click on F. If you're on the chart view, you click on F again, and then you click on F plus. You click on F plus, go under trend and click on moving average. Then you can add 50, put it simple, and click on done on top of your screen. And of course, you have the second moving average on your screen. Then you can use it to your purpose. Now, XPEND. The analysis just oppose the resistance and support zones analysis. Of course, it should, because whether you are speaking resistance and support, whether you are speaking German, British, whatever, price is always price. Okay, you can use any strategies to approach your analysis. Now, what I do, XPEND, is that I don't do if you have watched my analysis, I don't do the fixed support and resistance analysis. I do the dynamic, because I know price is always moving, price is changing every time. So I prefer the dynamic support and resistance, which is the moving average, than the fixed one, which is just drawing lines on the screen. I understand all those simple things. Brutus, you say I'm skipping your question. What is your question? Oh yeah, ask your question again so that I can understand it. I don't want to skip anybody's question. I want to attend to everybody at the same time. Now, how do I even the stochastic indicator? The stochastic indicator is on your screen. Whether you're using phone or laptop, it's there. I need to deal with gold. Eh? You need me to deal with gold. How do you want me to deal with gold? Okay. Your question is very funny. You need me to deal with gold. What do you mean deal with gold? It's gold, the human being that will deal with. Now, gold looks good to go down. The only thing you need to do, sir, is to wait for the price to return to a resistance zone. All right, and of course you can sell. Like somebody just mentioned, you can use this kind of support and resistance. I don't use it anyway. It's junior, but you can use it. So these are the areas you can sell. The price is currently around support. You can't sell on support. You have to sell around resistance. So you can sell around here if you're interested, or you can sell around there if you're interested. So those are the zones you can sell gold. But it actually look bearish. So what you can also do is to use stochastic on your screen, right? It can also tell you areas to sell. So if you're using stochastic, not even the Bolivia banner now, let me remove it. This one can also tell you when to sell and when to sell. So since the price is bearish, you need to wait for this moving average, for this stochastic to return to 80. It's a good way to go, right? And of course, you can still sell have a bearish candle around that range, right? And now you can see that I use black and white here, but of course, I can change it to red and green, right? So it's not difficult. What I need to do is to change this one to green and this one to red. And sorry, this one remains black. This one remains. It's bull candle that should be green, right? Green. And the bearish candle can be red. Because you have a green and red bar on the screen. Simple as that. So if you're a fan of red and green, this is the way it is. Now, all you need to do is to wait for this price to push up, because the price will do that. All right. Once it pushes up, then you wait for this indicator to return to 80 and above. Right. So you need to wait for this. This indicator is currently around 20. You need to wait for it to return to 80. That's when the price will reach resistance. That's when you see the overbought region. And of course, you can now, place a buy. You need to wait for the price for this indicator to return to around here. And when it returns there also, not just there, it must be higher than the previous one. So the indicator must have a high that is higher than the previous one. So it has to be, by the time you call this kind of line, it should be something like this. So the indicator should be something like this on the screen. Let me go back here a little bit. And so indicator should be something like this. Now, while the indicator is doing that, you now check and ensure that the high of price is lower than the previous high. So the price should do something like this, maybe something like this, something like this. And then you can now place it. So that's the way to use. If you want to learn more on stochastic, I think I've done some videos, that actually address that. You can check our YouTube channel. I think we have done something like that. Okay, to know how to use stochastic, to know when to sell on a trend. So because the current price of gold is actually bearish, it looks like the trend is beginning to form on for a sell. Now on the monthly chart also we have seen weakness. Okay. We are beginning to see shadows, okay? And shadow indicates weakness, all right? So you can see it already on the monthly chart. That the last 3-4 months has been very, very somehow, all right? It shows weakness, all right? Anyway, so I think we're just waiting for maybe one, I don't know whether bad news or good news that can, push the price of gold down. So you can see that the price of gold on the monthly chart, though, not even on the daily chart, it's beginning to show. Who is that? It's going to show shadows. Now, when the price does this, right, so you should know that the price is actually getting weaker, right, on the monthly chart. So you need to be very careful buying gold. You should be looking to sell, all right? That's my advice to you. Right? So if you have a buy, you can begin to wash your hand off it and begin to look for sell, because it took up, all right? Nothing lasts forever. And if you look at the price of gold on the monthly chart, you can see that the price has been uptrend all through, okay? Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. And also, if you look at the indicator stochastic right now, you can see that even while the price was doing higher high, the monthly chart, the indicator was doing something like a lower high, okay, on the monthly chart. Now, if this happens, you need to be careful. You shouldn't be buying. You should be looking to sell, okay, because if you're a buyer, they can just capture you and, that begins the trend. I think I've addressed gold. Let me look at questions. So I've dealt with gold. Sanusi, right? Okay. Sanusi is very funny. Okay. Please give us entry TPSL on gold. What do you mean by that? Adekoya, I cannot give you entry TPSL on gold because I've not even placed trade on gold. I've not placed sell or buy. I said you should wait for the price to return up and give me a signal. So how do you want me to give you SLTP? Please help analyze gold trend. Gold has all my profit. What do you mean gold has all your profit? That means you're making money on gold. That's good. Now I have a buy trade on UWSD and I'm in red. Should I stop? I don't think so. You don't have to. You should put a stop loss on your trade. Soko, or is it Coco, Sofri. Put a stop loss on your trade and just allow it to run. Now, boss, please, what is the best MA to be used as a day trader? 21. You want to use only one moving average. Use 21. It's the best. Okay. I think I've answered that one from Uzuchuku. This one is phone number. The in-between MA line strategy is best for trending or ranging. It's actually best for trending, not ranging. Best for trending. Phone number. I don't know your name. That's why I call phone number. Now, what is for the moving average? For the moving average, what is Tyler? which is 2 and 4. What do you mean, style? I don't understand you. Olawale Walid. I don't understand you. Could Olanubi, I should not get your last time money market review recorded version. I will get it today. What do you mean you cannot get it? It's actually on YouTube. We don't delete. Okay, when we do a video like this, it's permanently there on YouTube. Visit our channel on YouTube and check it out. Be day by day, right? Sorry, what's your number? What do you mean? What's my number? Oh, you mean my phone number? Well, you can just ask your manager, or you can just take it now. 09020398739. Now, let's look at for more questions. Thanks for helping me to set trap for good. Sanusi, thank you. Thank God also for your life, for setting trap for good. Now, sir, it's like you don't like USDPY. Are you just keeping it? Be true. You have been mentioning USDPY, and I analyzed USDPY already. Okay, so let's look at it. This is 1 hour chart. Let's look at it on 15 minutes. Sorry, 15. Now, for this USDPY, well, you can see now that you can do sell limit. Sorry, yeah. I think I've analyzed it already. I said you should do sell limit around this region. You can see Ibito Lano here. I don't know if you understand Yoruba. This place that open my wide, wow, like that. So just set your penny orders there, sell limit. Okay. Inside of this box. Can you see? Set your sell limit there. I think I've addressed that one. You should be happy now. I've addressed it. Okay, let me delete this one. You don't need this one. So this place that I put green zone, check it on your own chart. You have it on your chart. So you can set sell limit around that level. For example, you can just do right click, something like this, sell limit, right click again. Oh, sorry. Let me look for USD right there. Yeah. So you right click again, sell limit, you right click again, sell limit. You can do like maybe 3 or 4, depends on your account size. Okay, sell limit. Now the idea is this: if price return to this region, it's most likely going to bounce. Okay, because the what do you call it now? The moving average red and the black are 100% resistance. All right, 100% resistance. Okay, so let me just terminate that call and so that I can allow myself to do what I need to do. So that's the idea on USDPY. You can use this one to also make money if you're interested. Beatrice, I hope I've been able to address your question. So I said USDPY looks good to sell, and that you don't have to jump into sell directly. You can wait for the price to return to a resistance zone and sell. So all these lines you see are resistance zones. So the price could be trapped in between them, and of course, it can give you some money. Now, let me see more questions. I like questions. It keep me on my toes. Okay, so you say sorry to cut you, sir. How did you do your copy and paste for symbol? What do you mean copy and paste for symbol? Oh, okay. I just first of all, for example, if you are doing, I think I understand that question. If it's what you mean. For example, if I do this kind of symbol like arrow, okay, arrow there. So if I want to move it, I don't have to. If I want to put another arrow, I don't have to come here and click on arrow again. Okay, you can see that it takes time to do that. If I want to copy this arrow to another place, I can double click on it. Once I double click, it gives me some dot around it, maybe 1 or 2, and then you can press and hold on your control key. So control key on your keyboard, you press and hold on it, and then you can click on the instrument and drag. So it automatically copy your whatever you want to copy. So I can do this and click copy as many times as I want on the screen. So I hope that addresses your question. What's his name now? I don't know. Tops support. You see, this is your name, sir. If I pronounce this your name too much, my teeth can come out. So I don't want to pronounce it too much. Top popsy. Okay. This keep me. I said unless on USD. I think I'll address that one. AUD USD. Somebody's mentioned AUD USD. Let's look at it. AUD USD looks good to. I think I check it. What date? I think on Friday. I'm not checking it today, but I check it. Okay, so it still look good to go down. The only thing is that you will not sell now. Okay, it's on a trend or maybe a retracement because if you want to pick it with even feel, right? Some people can say, oh, it's retracement. Let's check it on retracement. So if you come here and you do like this, something like this. Okay, so we can do Fibonacci from here. We want to check whether it's actually a retracement. We can do Fibonacci from here and up to this level. Now, because the thing has broken 61, it's no longer a question of retracement, it's actually a question of trend. So most likely it's most likely going to complete 100%. 100%. So if it's going to complete 100%, which means the price can still touch this 100, right? It means that you can still sell, but you need for the price to return to resistance. For example, 61. So because if you sell now, there's likelihood that the price can go back to 61. And it can give you a lot of stress. So you can wait for the price to return to this 61. And then you can sell because most likely it will return to 100. If you don't want to do that, you can use stochastic. I think I've taught that more than 100 times. So with stochastic, you are waiting for the price to also, since it's on a downtrend, you are waiting for this moving average, sorry, the stochastic, line to return to 80. Remember that it's very important you wait for the price to return to 80 and then you can sell. Remember, I always say that you cannot force price. Okay, you cannot pursue price. You have to wait for the price to come to you. Do not pursue price. Wait for the price to come to you. So I think that does it for that one. Just check this one. Okay, that does it for that one. Then what else do I want to look at? Suggest. I want to see more suggestions so that I can, attend to all your questions. More questions. Chain 2 on the name, sir. Because of your seat. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, get to toss pops in. Okay. GBP USD. I've looked at US 100. It's triple. So let me look at GBP USD. Somebody is asking the question before I look at GBP USD. It says, can I succeed in this market as a scalper? Yes, now. Scalpers make money. If just that, I am not a scalper. You would have seen from my analysis that I'm not a scalper. Somebody that will say, buy, say buy. No, I don't do that one. Okay. But you can succeed as a scalper. Just that I'm not. Okay. I tried it, I didn't pass, but I know people that pass as a scalper. Okay. Is dollar strong or weak? I cannot tell whether the dollar is strong or weak. I trade on price. Okay, but based on information that is filtering around the trading cycle, then we say dollar is weak. But I don't see that way. I see dollar as very strong because how do they judge that dollar is weak? Okay, they said they look at Euro USD, for example, or they look at USD index. Okay, and then some people look at USD index. They say based on USD index that entire USD index is going down, dollar is weak. Some people say that. I don't subscribe to it. And some people say that if you look at USD sorry, look at Euro USD and they look at the daily chart. Sorry for that breaking transmission. They look at the daily bar, and looking at the daily bar, the price of Euro USD has been going up. I said no, I don't look at it that way. I look at the monthly view. Okay, and by the time I do the monthly view, I look at the chart. I say the dollar is still very, very strong. Okay, look at the monthly view. Look at it. Where's the price? It's still somewhere around the middle. Look at the trend. Price has been going down from this top. Can you see it? Price has been going down on Euro USD. Okay, so if you look at what information we have here now, you see that dollar is actually stronger than Euro. All right, but of course, it's only when you say that's the way it looks. Okay, at the point dollar and Euro were at parity. Okay, when you have 1.0, you have a parity, right? So it means that when dollar is equal to Euro, that's $1 is equal to €1. You have it. So I think around this zone, we went to parity around this zone. Okay, so when you say parity, it means that if you look at now, it's not too far from parity. Around this zone, dollar euro was 1 to 1, right? I think around 0.98, 0.99, 1 around this zone. Okay, around this zone, dollar euro was equal. Let me put a line on it. And you can see that somewhere around this zone. Somewhere around this zone. Can you see? So the price is not far from that parity line. That's where dollar and euro became equal. That means $1 was equal to €1. So what if $1 is equal to €1? Does it mean that dollar is weak? No. It means that dollar is actually good. Dollar is as good as euro. So if you ask me, I don't think dollar is weak. I think dollar is still very strong. It's still a very strong contender when it comes to currency valuation. That's one. Then two, if you look at USDJPY over time, year on year, you see that it's actually it's not something you can't even compare the two, right? If you look at the candle chart and you look at the monthly chart, you can see that it's only when you have one-to-one that you can say this is something that it's only this month now that Japanese yen is beginning to come back with a red bar. Over time, the price has been going up. So dollar is as strong as you can think of it. All right. Don't subscribe to all those people that say dollar is weak. Dollar is not weak. That's my own submission. But then if you say dollar is weak and you have an idea around it, why not? You can follow. So that's that one. Let me look at GBP USD. GBP. Somebody suggested GBP USD. Where is that GBP USD now? I think it's somewhere around where? Somewhere. So GBP USD also was bearish on Friday, which is good. I think the other one just shed some tears, right? And I think my own suggestion is that I think GBP USD can still be very strong, right, against dollar. But we see a kind of like a downpour on Friday, Thursday, Friday. So I think because based on this, that's Thursday, Friday now, we saw a downpour. So based on this information, we might want to, assume that the trend is forming, but you cannot sell yet. Okay, the price is still very much to the upside. You still cannot sell, right? You can wait for the price to push back up a little bit, then you can sell. Now, to do that, you can use stochastic to know when to sell. It's a very good indicator for you to know when you can sell. So you go to 1 hour and wait, right? You need for this one is beginning to push up. So you need to wait for this stochastic. Let me click on cross here and show you. You see this stochastic right here where I have this cross point. You see this point? The stochastic needs to move back up a little bit, move up to this level above 80. Now that as this stochastic is moving up, this price is also moving up. Don't forget, price will also be pushing up. Now, once the stochastic cross above 80, look for a bearish bar. Okay, a bearish candle and place yourself. And then you make money. That's how to know when the price is turning, right? Or you can use this Bollinger Band. I call it Miri version. If you're a fan of it, it's also very good. You can use Bollinger Band to also know when to sell. But for now, the Miri version is actually showing a buy. So if you want to rush in and buy, you can rush in and buy because this one is showing buy. And this indicator is very good. When it shows buy, you buy. Okay. As simple as that. When it shows sell, you sell. So if it's showing buy now, it's still good. So you can capitalize on the move because the trend was originally up. It was just a downfall on Thursday and Friday. So you can capitalize on this move and still place a buy right now on GBPUSD. So GBPUSD still look good to go up until it returns a sell signal. So I can still buy, even me I'm buying, right? So, but I'm buying because I saw an indicator that say I should buy you, okay? And I trust the indicator 100%. So I'm buying. Of course, I can take my profits, not far away, maybe 10 pips. I don't want to be too greedy. I think about 10 will do. And then you put your stop loss below this low, right? Put your stop loss below there. You can actually extend your take profit to whatever you want. But once it breaks even, once it gets to 10 pips, you can break even. So if your profit gets to 10 pips, you can move your stop loss into break even. You can do that. So once your profit is into 10 pips, you can break even and enjoy the ride to the upside. So I think that's what that one is, right? If you want to do that. Now, finally, let me enable the channel to see if I can, listen to one or two people. Somebody's asking, how can I get the indicator? The indicator is with you. It's actually Bollinger Band and it's on your screen. And what I do is that I treat the bullish and bearish engulfing bar around the upper and lower bands, right? So, so how is there no fundamental? What other currency can we trade? All currencies you can trade, sir. Okay. How can I set my account? What do you mean you want to set your account? What is the meaning of set? You mean you want to set your MT4 or you want to credit your account? I don't really understand. But you can talk to your manager, Uche. Maybe she can understand or he can understand. Okay, so I think I will enable the channel now. You want to speak to me, you can raise up your hand, and of course, I will ask you to unmute. Then you can speak to me. One person only. First person that raise up his hand gets to talk to me this morning. And then we can wrap it up very fast. Who is going first? Just raise your hand. I will meet you. And then you can talk. Who is that? Let me check. Somebody raises his hand. Okay, Dorothy. Okay. Dorothy. Oh, yeah. What's up? Dorothy, what's up?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dorothy.
Please, I want to say this stochastic oscillator that you have been teaching us about. But I don't know how to set it.
Mm.
Because of this period, I try to set it.
Are you using phone or laptop?
I'm using phone. So
Are you
the
using
period
phone or laptop? Okay. Since you are
is
using
phone.
phone,
It's phone I'm
let me
using.
see if I can show you. Okay. Since you are using phone, let me see if I can also connect my phone and use it to show us how to use it. Is that okay? Hello, Dorothy.
Sir.
Let me see if I can connect my phone and use it in your presence. All right.
Okay.
So let me start an application. If you can be patient a little bit, because if I begin to shout, and especially for all those phone users, you can pay attention now. But of course, I'll set it for somebody now, and of course, the person can use it to make money. Okay. Uh, just give me a second. Let me check something. Now that I've set that one up, let me see if this one will connect. There. Okay, so I just want to see if I can come here and pick an account. Okay, let me see if I can share the screen first. Okay, so now that you can see my screen, I hope everybody can see my screen on phone. So this is my phone, and I want to set stochastic on my phone. So to do that, everybody pay attention. I'm going to go to F first of all, wipe off everything that you can see on my screen. So I'm going to click on edit. I'm using the iPhone anyway, so I should have used Android though. I can do it both. I can do it on both. So let me see. Let's say I edit. Let's say I remove every indicator on my screen. Maybe I'll still switch to Android so that you can see the way I'm doing it. So let me click on done. So now I want to add stochastic for those people using iPhone. Follow me. I want to add stochastic to my screen. Let me go back to my chart. You can see that my chart does not have any indicator now. So let's say that I want to add stochastic now. Or maybe I can just pick something else. Let's say I want to pick AUD/USD, right? Chart AUD/USD. So on AUD/USD, I do not have anything on my screen except for that line. I think I have this line here. I can remove it to actually do that. But right, you don't need to bother about this one. So let's say I go to H1. Okay. On H1, I don't have any indicator on my screen. Everything is cool. So what I will need to do is to click on F. If you're using the iPhone or Android, you can do the same thing. And then I will click on Edit on that main window. And I will click on under oscillators. I'm going to pick stochastic. And it's going to be on default. I don't have to change anything. All I need to just do now is click on done. And then I have stochastic on my screen on iPhone. So that's the way to do it. And of course, you can still use the same strategy to, but if you are using Android, let me also connect Android and see if I can do that. All right. So let me just quickly go to permit me to just exit phone now and share that screen. First of all, let's say I'm sharing this one. So I'm going to now go to Android. Let me connect my Android now. Hold on. Just a second, everybody. This one. Give me a second. I'm almost with you on Android. I'm going to click here, connect, share my screen, start. So I'm going to also share the screen with you shortly. Hold on. Let me bring up my empty form. And I've been sending me messages on this one. So I'm going to go to say USD card. And I'm going to share my screen very fast with you guys. Say I okay. Okay, so let me share this screen also, everybody. I want to teach you how to also set it up on your phone. Which one am I going to click now? Okay, this one. So I'm going to also do it on USD card so that I can see. I hope you can see my screen also on phone. I'm sharing this screen also. This is my phone screen. You can see a lot of people sending me messages, so which is not nice when I'm teaching. Don't send messages for now. Let me click on here and sorry, let me click on here and pick H1. Now, this is the way to do it on Android. All right. So you first of all click on F and wipe off everything on your screen. If you want to use this one is only showing that I have moving average on my screen, but I don't need it. I need stochastic. So all I need to do is click on dustbin. When I click on dustbin, this information come up, and of course I have a box. So with this box, let us say you have like 10 boxes on your screen. Oh God! And of course you can just click on here and click on wipe off. So I don't have anything on my screen now, and now I can put stochastic. So to do that, I'll click on F again. When I click on F, I click on F plus, and then I go to oscillators. So under oscillators, right now, I can just pick stochastic. When I pick the stochastic, remember, you have to leave it at default. You don't need to change nothing. And of course, you can click on done. So now you can go back to your screen and enjoy stochastic. So on this USD card now, you can see that the stochastic is doing higher high, and even the price is also doing higher high. Or like, see the way to use it there. Anytime you view your screen like this and the price is moving up, oh God, Jesus Christ. Clients, stop calling. I'm teaching. Okay. Anytime you have your screen going up like this, the price is pushing to the upside. It means that you can be buying. You should be looking to buy. Now, looking to buy will mean that you need to be looking at buying. Looking to buy will mean that you need to be looking at the lows of the charts. So, for example, on this screen now, the price is doing higher low. Is that not? So, as long as the price is doing higher low and the indicator is doing higher low also, you are good. But anytime the price is doing higher low and the indicator is doing lower low, that means you can now look to place a buy. So you can see on the screen now that as the price is doing higher low, the indicator at a point did lower low around this region. So you go to let me say I switch to this one. Okay, so you go to, like you can see now, at a point, if I click on here now, I can pick tools and I can pick line, all right, and I can draw. Okay, so I can just show you that at this point the price was doing higher low, right? At this point in time. Sorry. Permit me to just quickly show you how to use this one on phone. It's not easy to actually use phone, but it's possible. It's not as if everything is easy like that. So you can see that the price is doing higher low, right? So as long as the line is bent, okay, it's slanted to the upside, it means that the price is doing higher low. But at that point in time, all right, at the same time, the indicator was doing, I'm going to pick a line also. At that point, the indicator was doing lower low. The price was doing higher low, but the indicator was doing lower low. So after that region, and as long as you can see that the stochastic has come back to below 20, you can now place a buy. You want to see a green candle. So if I was trading this USD card, I would have placed a buy somewhere around. Hold on, let me just pick
Your
cross
screen
here.
is not showing.
I placed a buy somewhere around here. Can you see it now?
We are
That's where
not
I would have
seeing
placed a
what
buy.
you are showing us.
You're not seeing what?
We are not seeing the screen, what you are showing us. It's static.
Ah, it's static. How can it be static?
Yes,
Oh,
so
sorry. I think something went. So you see, some of those people that are calling me. I don't know why they are calling me. Sorry. I think it's disconnected or something. But you saw it up to a point, is that not? Ma'am? Hello? Hello? Let me go back to here. Okay, so can you still see my screen now? I think I lost people there, maybe internet or something. I lost people there. Can you still see my screen, everybody? Please, if you can see my screen, just type yes. Good. So I'm sorry about that. I think I was showing something on phone and internet went off. I think either my phone or laptop, but this thing was not connecting again. But I was finally looking at USD card. Finally, where is that USD card? Sorry. I was looking at USD card at a point. I can't find it again. So let me go to here and pick USD card from this list. So I can finish the analysis on that one. So the same thing you were looking at on phone, I was actually looking at it here. And of course, I can delete this one. We don't need it. So I was saying that as the price was doing higher low around this point, as long as this line can slant to the upside. Now you now look at the price at the same time. If the price was doing lower low, or sorry, if the indicator was doing lower low, it means that, and it goes lower than 20, it means that you can buy. And of course, at this point, once this price prints a green candle like the one you are going to see now, let me just zoom in. So once you see this kind of green candle, you can now place a buy. Let me put an arrow on it finally. Then we call it a day. So that's your buy signal right there. So thank you very much, everybody. I've been able to look at a lot of things today. USD card up to wheat, up to GBP USD, up to USD JPY, AUD USD, gold, wheat, US 100, Euro USD, a lot of things. Okay, so I hope that you'll be able to use some of these technical jargons that I've given you today to actually make some money for yourself today and tomorrow before we come to fundamental on Wednesday. Appreciate you all. Bye bye.